Hey guys, I'm Ryan Goodkin, and I'm here today to talk about the unfortunate topic of chemicals and additives in our foods. And it's a tough topic because there's a lot of players in this industry. If you look at big food, you look at big farm, and really look at big pharma, you can start to see the influence. And I mean, obviously we have a lot of mouths to feed, that's for sure. Looking at sustainable ways to grow and meet those food demands, it's tough, it's challenging. And there's a lot of really good efforts by doctors like Zach Bush and Mark Hyman right now talking about regenerative farming and awesome ways to meet that food demand, but doing so in a clean and organic and natural way. Because a lot of our foods, there's so many approved chemicals in our food supply, it's difficult to keep up with. I mean, it's certainly difficult as a consumer to know exactly what's right and what's wrong. And so basically though, it's tough. Just think about the fact that when you buy a pack of Twinkies with whatever 13, 14 ingredients, it's less expensive than a head of broccoli. I mean, there's a huge problem with that, right? There's a lot of challenges presented. The industry has produced high fructose corn syrup now is being used throughout all of our foods, and it's a challenge for consumers. And our children are being fed sugary beverages and processed foods for lunch in schools, and another huge problem with that, right? There's some reports that say that the federal government subsidizes over $4 billion a year just in sugary beverages through the SNAP program, which is food stamps. And those challenges are really hard to overcome. But the simple advice to take away is that, when you walk into a supermarket, look at how the marketing efforts are being deployed. Pay attention to what's being thrown at you. Try not to focus on the inner aisles of the supermarket. Get outside, go around to the refrigerated section, spend some time in the produce area. Shop from some things that are maybe grown from a plant, not made in a plant. Right? That's a common tip from Dr. Mark Hyman. But I mean, even follow influencers and people that pay attention to this topic, because it takes a small army to start to break down and really do the research that's needed to figure out how to navigate this challenging space. Follow at Lisa Live Good. I mean, for nutrition tips. I mean, there's some neat, healthy recipes that are super simple to make over there as well. But when it comes to chemicals in food, some known ones to avoid for sure. High fructose corn syrup, avoid food colorings, right, as another example. Growing food at home, what an easy and fun way to get healthy, organically grown vegetables. Sourcing good local meats, get to know your farmer, right? I mean, that's a big deal. Every area has some farm probably locally, so I would suggest reaching out and trying to find who those local farmers are and dealing directly with them. So there's a lot. I know that's a big topic. We can't get through it all in one discussion, so there'll be more that'll come up on this. You'll especially hear me talk a lot about this under my pillar of health for nutritional biochemistry. So thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to my channel at Ryan Live Good. Thank you and be well.